this is Advocate Anila Jayprakash. Welcome to today. I want to tell a story, not a movie story, not a scripted crime thriller. This is a real incident that happened in our country, quietly, without sirens, without headlines at first. This is a story that proves one thing very clearly. A police officer is never off duty. This incident took place on a train, the Vivek Express, one of the longest running train in India, and what started as an ordinary return journey after official duty became a mission that saved 21 children from a future of exploitation. This is the story of Kerala police, alert, committed, and humane. That would be human. But policing is not just a uniform, it is a mindset. As the train moved through stations, passed silently, and night settled in, something caught their attention. Not noise, not a crime scene, just children. Near their seats were a group of children around 10 to 40 years old. At first glance, nothing dramatic, but trained eyes noticed details. The children looked anxious. They avoided eye contact. No parents or guardian around. During mealtime, they paid for food themselves. They did not behave like children on a casual journey. And this is where experience matters. A civilian may ignore it. A police officer doesn't. The officers began observing quietly, patiently. Then they approached the children. They questioned them calmly. Where are you from? Where's your parents? Do you go to school? The answer was unclear, contradictory, and fear-filled. The children said they were from Bihar. They were not attending school. They were traveling for work. And then came the sentence that changed everything. They said that we are not alone. There are more children in other coaches and two people are watching us. That moment, the single statement was enough to find out that this was not an ordinary journey. It was human trafficking in progress. Officers did not panic. They did not confront anyone openly. They acted professionally and intelligently. They discreetly photographed the children. They identified the suspected handlers. They immediately contacted their superior officers. Information was shared through secure channels. Coordination began silently but swiftly. This is how real policing works. No drama, no shouting, just precision. As the Vivek Express approached Palakkad station in Kerala, another team was already in position. Railway police, special branch officers. The moment the train arrived, coordinated checking began. What they found was shocking. 21 children, no valid documents, conflicting statements, fake explanations, clear trafficking indicators. The suspected handlers had no convincing answers. The chain was broken. Children were separated from the suspects and were given food, medical care, counseling, and shifted the children to child welfare centers. For the first time in journey, those children were safe. Let this sink in. If those three officers had slept, if they had said duty is over, 21 lives should have disappeared. This story shows trafficking actually happens. It shows the importance of alert policing. It shows the power of intuition backed by experience. It shows coordination across states. It shows humanity in uniform. And most importantly, it reminds us that public safety depends on individual responsibility. If you see children traveling alone, fearful behavior, inconsistent answers, suspicious guardians, don't ignore it. You may not be a police officer, but you can be the reason a life is saved. This is not just a success story. This is a reminder that Policing is not limited to office hours, jurisdiction boundaries, duty rosters. Those three police officers carried their badge in their conscience. That is why we say this is Kerala police, this is professionalism, this is humanity. Salute to those officers, salute to alert policing, salute to every officer who understands that a so small suspicion can save a lifetime. Evil succeeds when good people look away. Justice wins when someone chooses to stay alert. If you found this story meaningful, share it, talk about it, let more people know because awareness saves lives. Thank you.